Hello, you guys. Hi. How are you? I know you guys are here. I'm just going to say hello in the chat. And I thank you so much for your patience. Yesterday, I had a lot of, actually, over the last 2 days, I had a lot of technical difficulties and where it was just crazy. It was just crazy. And someone else I know was as well. So thank you for your patience on me getting this alive to you. So if ever I can't get on that night, I will post it in the comments like I did yesterday so that you'll know when the actual show is going to be. And let me write this in there. Okay. There we go. So if you are a member, you can ask questions in the chat, and I'm super excited about that because that's what the that membership is really for, right? And Captain Lovebug is here with us tonight, so he's laying on the bed, and I did this way so that you could see him because he wanted to help me do your guys' monthly readings, but that that didn't interest him too well. He ran away. So thank you so much for joining, and please thumbs up. And I would like to invite you guys to subscribe to my free newsletter at ascendingsoulsjourney.com, where I will do a written version of whatever I'm talking about for you. That way you have both angles of it, and it may be a little bit different in writing than it is because when I talk, I don't use scripts very well. I don't read very well because it all just kind of flows through me, and that's the way I write. So, welcome. Tonight, we're talking about role models in our lives, and role models are stepping up and stepping out. You know, what if we're meant to fight this invisible battle where we defend new boundaries to instill compassion, but not in the external world, the world in our mind, in our body, and in our soul? And that's what the awareness is when we recognize everyone around us and the roles that they play in our life. So, hi, Aruzu. It's so nice to have you here. I hope you're doing well. And as we look at this, and I'll answer your questions, but after I do this, I just want to take a few moments each time and talk about the main topic. If you guys have a topic that you would like to submit, please do that. You can send it to ascendingsoulsjourney@gmail.com. It's in the description box below. And I'll see if I can't incorporate it in. Hi, Erica. Thank you so much for being here. And if you guys could thank Erica, she's going to help monitor the chat for me. Hi, Natasha. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. So, role models, stepping up and stepping out. You know, when we get to our life purpose as you go through this awakening, and for those of you who, there are some of you who are new in the journey, and this journey is about self discovery. Who is around us and who inspires us, whether that's in our conscious mind or our unconscious mind. And I will do a reading for you guys as soon as I'm done with this, too. But when we're looking at this journey, we start seeing things. And that's what that twin flame does, triggers us to say, whoa, something isn't right. Something doesn't feel right. I don't like what you said. I don't like what you did. I don't, whatever it is. And that begins that process. And you guys know what I'm talking about, no matter what stage of the journey that you're in. So when we continue to move forward, we can start looking at people who have come into our lives and actually played a big, huge role in the journey itself. Don't growl. Don't growl. No growling. Hey, hey, stop. And with this comes, and he can't go out the door. So stop. Hey, come here. Sorry about that, you guys. I know you're going to hear him. Come here. Come on, you're on camera. You're on TV. Okay, sorry about that. So with this comes the recognizing of our parents, of our families, of our society, of everybody around us that puts these invisible, unseen blocks in our way, as well as enlightenment. It works both ways. The role models in our life, just like we do this with our own children, we do this as leaders in the world. If you are a boss, you're a leader. If you own your own business, you're a leader. If you have a family, you are a leader, and if you are running your own life, if you are single, you are still a leader in your own life. So we follow our own role models as we go through this journey. We start seeing these things that take place. Yeah, he is cute. And for you guys, this is a beautiful time right now between March and October. This new heightened awareness is going to come in, and you're going to start seeing where you fit into certain things. So um, if you felt like you didn't fit in, you do. You do. You just haven't found that niche yet, and you're getting ready to do that. Almost every single person that is working on themselves is going to find that position in their life. So I'm very excited as we move forward, and we are going to do a tarot reading for you. I didn't know how many people were going to join tonight. And as I stated before, you may not have heard me. I invite you to subscribe free newsletter at my sendingsoulsjourney.com, and you can get a copy of the a free ebook that I did a while back ago. It's a great book for you to have, and that will also answer some of your questions on a spiritual level. But through this particular segment, every live show, we're going to look at ascension, we're going to look at angels, we're going to look at anything that you guys want to talk about. So if anybody ever wants anything to be discussed, go ahead and send me that email. You can post it if you're in the membership. You can post it in the membership, and as always, you guys in the membership can ask questions. So when we're looking at this role model, and I think a lot of you have done this, and if you have, I want to hear your comments. So at the end, I don't think you can post comments yet, but I would love to hear your comments on your role model in your life, whether that be a parent or you may be the role model where you felt like you never had one. Some of us had to teach ourselves how to be this role model, how to navigate through life. And that's the beautiful part of this journey where we start seeing what direction actually makes us feel right. And then we can pull our power back and move in that direction without being altered, because everyone you know, if you still have people around you that you've known, and some do, but many don't. Okay. Many people walk this journey alone because it is a journey of self interconnections and interconnection, right? So you have to do that in an isolated way. That's why you feel like there's no one around you. Please subscribe to that newsletter. You'll be joining us you'll get an invitation to join us in a Facebook membership where we're going to start talking a lot more about things like this rather than just, things in general. So I hope that you guys have some questions when it comes to being a role model and how it affects you. I'd really like to hear that. So I'm going to answer a couple questions. I am going to do a reading for you too. Yes, he is cute. Okay, I will answer your question, my darling, in just a minute. All right. I promise I will do that as always. So, we are all meant to be a leader in life, whatever it is. If it's running an organization, you may feel very compelled right now to be putting together something so that you can help whatever's going on in the external world. And that may very well be your role. It's up to us to decide what that is. It's up to us to decide, like, I'm his role model. Captain Lovebug, you see his tail in the background. But here, you want a treat? Okay, here you go. Come up here. Come on, come over here. Get out of there. Okay, it's too skinny over there. He'll knock the everything over. So, Age of Aquarius is about truth and transparency. This is this brand new evolution in our historical timeline where we get to move forward in a leadership capacity. So this is our time. And again, like I said, between March and October, you will see what direction to go. You will see where you fit in. A lot of us are feeling very compelled to help humanity right now. What do I do? How do I do anything? And not everyone is. Some people are like me and they're blocking it out. It's everyone's choice. And that's the beauty of life right now, where we actually have that choice, right? So as we move forward, we're tearing down all of the um, I hate to use the word lies, but in a way it is. When our parents teach us something that is not correct, it may have been correct for them, but not necessarily for you. So the world that we build around us is going to create a brand new path, and it is going to lead us into this beautiful segment. Okay. So, you guys, this is a really short one because of the fact that I missed it last night. Sorry about that with the internet connection. Now I'm gonna answer her question, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll pull some cards because I think that's why a lot of you are here tonight. You want to get a mini reading. Your monthly readings, I just started posting them, and you'll see. I think I did two of them, and the rest are going to start posting all the way up and through the next few days. Okay. So Aruzu is Arzu. I'm sorry, I always mispronounce your name. I'm so rude, aren't I? Um, I'd like any messages my DM higher self wants to share with me. How is he doing overall? He called on Monday. We spoke. I am planning to go visit the end of April or May. Is it a good idea? Thank you. Now, I love that she answered this question because this is something a lot of you guys need to know. No matter who, a psychic or a tarot reader. I'm not a tarot reader. I hear it, see it, feel it. I got these cards for you guys, right? These are the story of life is what they are. No matter what they tell you, make the final decision. So never base everything on that one thing. But let's go ahead and answer your question, all right? So, is it a good idea? Now, I feel like he's going through some changes. Like I believe I said that the last time that we spoke. You had a session with me, and I believe I said it then. I don't recall what time frame it was. Thank you so much for the 1999, by the way. This is a really good thing if it feels right to you, and that's the point that I want to make. If it feels right to you as a leader in your own life, we have to be able to identify if it feels right to us. So let's go ahead and pull a couple cards for you because there's Captain. Yeah, licking his mouth back there. There you go. Everybody wanted me to bring him on camera. So here he is. He doesn't like being on camera. He doesn't like this at all. He wants to be out there. So, you got the card of the lovers, which is a cool card to get because this is her twin flame that she's talking about. This particular individual triggered her into a phase, a stage of self awareness where she is growing a lot and she is doing a great job. So give her a thumbs up on that because that is one heck of a journey, isn't it? It is a heck of a journey to be able to see the things that we couldn't see before. And now we're seeing things a little bit clearly. So you're doing really, really great. Now, what I'm picking up for you is this divine message with the twin flame journey, the lover's card. That is a head over heart decision. So, this absolutely coordinates with the message that I said before this ever flew out of the deck, where you have to make this decision from open heart, and you have to also make this decision from logic. Okay. And that's where the two of them can get out of balance as it does through the journey. So this is your time to really connect to you. How does it feel for you? Now, for me, I see that it would be a really good thing for you to do. All right. It would be a good thing for you to do. It may not go the way that you planned, it may not at all, but it will definitely stir up a new form of passion inside of you. It's going to like light your fire, so to speak, right? I love the Ace of Wands because that's really what it does. It ignites us to say, I need something new. I need something different. I want you. So it's about sexuality, sensuality, passion, passion in art, passion in creativity, whatever it is that we love to do. It brings in the heart and it brings in the fire inside of us. So, yeah, I think it would be a really great idea for you to do that because it's going to help create an energy shift inside of you. Okay. It may not go the way that you think, it may go better than you think, but it's going to create this shift inside of you. Everything that takes place during that meeting is going to be based on you, the way you feel about yourself. Walk in there with absolute confidence. I mean, the look good, feel good, smell good, be the best that you can be so that no matter what happens, you don't get knocked off your game. All right. And that's what's going to produce an amazing outcome. And that's when we can clearly see the truth of everything that's going on around us. So I love you for that. That was a great question. Hi, Jamie Stock. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. If you guys would like to join the membership, you can click the in the description box below and it should be posted there for you. Yeah, I'm so glad you like that. I really want to go and my heart keeps telling me to go. Yeah. Does he want to see you? He does, he wants to see you, he does, but remember, he's going through a lot of changes on his own. You went through this triggering, you went through the journey, you began it before he did. So his begins later, and that's the way it works. Whoever is the one that runs, the one that runs away, in typically we call them the divine masculine, that represents the logic side inside of us. Logically, it doesn't make sense to be here, so I'm gonna run away. Okay. And the emotional side, the divine feminine side, is the one that says, wait, come back, and that's exactly what this is. You're so welcome, my dear. You are so welcome. All right, we're going to take a look at some of you guys and see what's coming up. Don't to worry, it's probably very different. Each reading I do for you, no matter what your zodiac sign, may be a little bit different. Every now and then they are identical. So let's see what's going on. But since I haven't posted your monthlies, I mean, I just started to, it should be quite interesting to see what's going to happen. I'm going to pull two cards for each of you and give you whatever messages I get. You guys want love? If you want love, give me a thumbs up and let me know that you want love in these, and I will be happy to do this. Now, I'm going to do this. If I could ask Erica to please monitor which zodiac sign I'm doing so that I make sure I get every single zodiac sign in here for you guys so I don't have to write it down, okay? And the time, you can just put the time right next. Yeah, the time. We're going to start with the zodiac sign of Aries, and that will be a lot easier. So, what I'm hearing for you guys, Aries, is you are going to meet somebody. Something is really exciting getting ready to come through. And I hope so. I have an Aries rising, so I hope so too. Now, that could be in a romantic level, and it could be in a different capacity as well. But what I'm hearing for you is something super cool is going to take place. So let's pull those cards for you and see what's going on. And I see a lot of thumbs up. Very nice, very nice. I will definitely um, bring in some love. Now we have the Five of Swords right here, and the Five of Swords, Aries, is saying that you've been going through some difficulties, some struggles. Now, this may be with a partner, but I feel for a lot of you, this is the inner struggle that you've been going through of trying to reinvent yourself, trying to get into a new line of work, into a new career, into a new relationship. For a lot of you, it's just like, I'm so freaking tired. I don't want to do anything, and it's the inner battle I feel for a lot of you. If you're dealing with a particular individual, this is saying that that person, whoever you're dealing with, is actually going to challenge you in that divine masculine energy. They're going to challenge you to fight a battle that you don't want to fight. But the beautiful thing is, you're going to win the battle. You're going to win it. And it doesn't even matter to you, okay? And you might be very tired of fighting this battle. But with this Nine of Wands, that's a Nine of Wands, Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands, Aries. With this Nine of Wands, you have the strength and courage to do it. So this is somebody, if it's a person around you, Aries, who comes in and challenges you. They challenge your mind, they challenge your verbal communication, they challenge you in every possible way to fight a fight, just like what I'm talking about with this leadership role. We have to fight the fight in order to move forward. You have the strength and courage. The Nine of Wands is saying you will move forward into victory. It may be a lot of burden on you, absolutely, a lot of burden. However, you're going to persevere through it. And through that, you are going to have the Ace of Wands. And this is amazing. That's what I'm saying. You're going to go through, by the way, the eight, then the one, and the nine make a 10. So you're getting ready to go through this completion. For those of you, Aries, where this is you and the inner struggle of what do I do? How do I do this? You are coming to a completion and it's going to be incredible. This represents you. Aries is about fire. That's the passion, that's the excitement, and that is the drive moving forward. So, we're going to take a look at, and I hope that helped. Erica, you can jot down whatever time it is there. We're on the same time zone, okay? We're going to go to Taurus right now. So, Taurus, let's take a look at you, my beautiful Taurians, and see what is coming for you. I don't know if I said this in a reading for you before, but I keep hearing, I hear you, I hear you. I feel that some of you might have some heightened senses going on, Taurus, and this could be a first for some of you, like, or maybe not a first, but a really enhanced moment in time where wow, I really hear it. I hear it this time. So, Taurus, you have the card of the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is that give and take, equal type reciprocity. I hear you may very well be whoever you're dealing with, and they are overtaking from you. All right. This would be somebody that I feel comes in and I'm not going to use the word manipulate. They I heard the word modify. Okay. So they twist things around a little bit, Taurus, where they may be overtaking from you, taking your money. And I feel it has everything to do with your security. Why? Not only because it's a Six of Pentacles, but because you are Taurus. And as a Taurian, that security is very important to you. So whoever you're dealing with is going to come in and they are going to try and take that security from you. There you go. We've got the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. So you may be dealing with two people. This could be people in your life. This may be you and your partner. I feel for some of you, it is about romance, absolutely, where your partner might be taking advantage of your kindness or vice versa. The King of Pentacles would represent the zodiac sign of Taurus, Cancer, and Capricorn. And then, of course, the Queen of Swords represents Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And with this is very heightened, a Libra type energy. I feel somebody else is doing something manipulative behind your back. So, over the next 1 to 2 weeks until we resume again, it'd be very important for you to pay very close attention to what is going on around you and grab that power that you have inside you so that you can definitely grab hold of this situation and get back what you deserve. All right. Now, I don't know that it's necessarily malicious, but it definitely is. Intentional. All right. Hi, Chris. Thank you so much. Welcome to Soul Babies. This is a wonderful way to connect and help keep these live shows going. So I welcome you to the membership. All right. Now we're moving on to the zodiac sign of Gemini. Gemini, for you, I'm hearing the words, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Now, that could be taking you in your car, taking you to the place you need to go. And some of you, that might be taking you to right up into this euphoric type of a feeling where you're saying, yeah, baby, yeah. Okay. Whatever it is, we're going to see what is coming through for you. We have the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles, oops, I put that in the wrong deck. I don't like when I do that. I'm very particular about my cards. The Three of Pentacles is having the skill to do something, and you guys are very well aware of the tarot, I think, for a lot of you, but I give that message for those who are new. This Three of Pentacles is also talking about you and them creating a union, and some of you are getting ready to actually come together with a person. It could very well be in the career sector, absolutely, but I feel for a lot of you, it is romance. It is romance, and I don't think you're going to expect it. I think it's going to come flying in from out of the blue. There it is. And it's going to cause a lot of turmoil. Now, when it comes to your family environment, Gemini, you have to make sure that you are paying attention to the little quarrels and squabbles. You may have some discord around you, but with this Three of Pentacles, you will have an ability to uh, moderate it. That's what I heard, moderate it. Okay. So wonderful, wonderful. Hello, Jamie Stocks. Thank you so much for subscribing to the membership. I welcome you. Let's all give Jamie a hand. So, Erica, we are going to do the next zodiac sign, which is Cancer. And Cancer, I actually posted your monthly reading. That is up right now. Wonderful. So Jamie just said that they've been following, and you got Archangel Michael. That's my little Archangel Michael angel that I made for you guys. That little baby there, from Australia, and been watching me for a few years. Yes, I've been on YouTube for 4 years. I've been doing this publicly for 4 years. However, I've been doing this my entire life, since I was a young child. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is coming for the zodiac sign of Cancer, and thank you for putting that zodiac there for me. Oh, I hear the word freedom. Freedom. You might be feeling free. Free as a bird, and birds may very well be a synchronicity that you want to look for over the next 1 to 2 weeks until we resume in this live segment again. Each and every week, I will have a main topic, and it will be, if it's brief, I'll have a written one, but I'm going to try to match them both through my free newsletter through my website. You've been going through a lot of burden. Look at this, came out the 10 of Wands. And that's what I mean. You're going to be feeling free for those of you who are cancers. So free of the burden and lifted, like, oh yeah, baby. It's like, I am so tired of this burden energy. Now, I feel for a lot of you, this is somebody that is around you, actually, somebody that's um, creating untimely, unwarranted division. Somebody that's creating a divide between you and someone else. Now, it may be between you and them. Okay. So, this, for an example, Cancer would be somebody in your work environment that is creating a wedge between you and your coworker where you guys eat lunch together and now you don't. You know what I'm saying? And this is actually a really good thing because you're going to feel free. And you have the card of Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. You had to walk that walk in order to turn this into a one. Now, the great thing is in addition to this destiny card, you have the Ace of Wands. So there you go. You're getting ready to turn into a brand new direction. That's the freedom I'm talking about. Free to be you, free from the job. If you're in a job situation that has been burdening you, you're like, I'm out of here. And that's only a specific group, but you don't quit because you heard this. This is about what is going on in your life where you're taking that lead back again. So well done. And it is going to feel really amazing for you guys. It truly, truly is. So now we're going to move on to the zodiac sign of Leo. Okay, Leo. So what I hear for you is it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Some of you might be having a hard time being a little bit impatient waiting for something. I feel it has to do an investment of some kind, some type of an investment where you're trying to get maybe some refunds back, dividends back, securities back, whatever it is, something is getting ready to come and you're waiting, tap, 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 tapping your fingers on the desk. So let's see what card comes out for you when it comes to this situation. You have two. Okay, the first one you have is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is you being emotionally connected to whatever this is. It may very well be a child and it's not actually an investment in financial investment. This may be your child that you sunk $1 million in to raise them from birth all the way on up. You're waiting for this person. This is somebody coming in to say that they love you. This is a job offer coming in, an offer of some kind that is going to make your heart go tug a tug a tug, and it's going to make you feel excited. Now, some of you, it very well is love, and you know it is. You know it is. We have the strength card that came out with it. This is having the courage and strength, and this also represents you, Leo. So, over the next 1 to 2 weeks, you're going to be seeing the 888, 8888. You're going to be seeing a lot of eights around you. That's a synchronicity that I'm being told to that is for you for this next week. When you see eight, you're going to know something's changing, something's coming, whatever it is. Whatever you're tapping your fingers for, like, is it ever gonna show up? It is definitely gonna come to you. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual, maybe even another Leo. But I feel for a lot of you that whoever this person is, they are your match. You have the Empress. This is something amazing. This is feeling completely grounded and solid, nurturing yourself. And nurture also includes anything in the material world, encompasses the pentacles that I'm talking about. So you have something getting ready to pay out that's going to be really, really wonderful. I don't feel that it's from like any type of an agency or anything like this. I feel it's something that you chose to invest in, a person or situation you chose to invest in, and now it's finally coming back. The child's coming back, the parents coming back, your romantic partner's coming back. And for some of you, this is absolutely your finances. Okay, let me answer one quick question. I want to make sure that I do this. I have a question for you. I had a few issues with a Leo that got into my heart, but he's changed me for the last 6 months. Is worth my time as he is an unhealthy relationship. He's in an unhealthy relationship. So when you're looking at this, you have to really pay attention to how you feel. First of all, you're sharing them with another person, right? And what I'm hearing is the answer would be no, it isn't a good idea for you to do this. Because if you want this Leo all to you, they have to be all to you. So it's like, it's not an ultimatum. It's not an ultimatum. We never give an ultimatum because every single person will always take the negative side of an ultimatum. That's the way we're programmed, right? That just automatically happens. It's rare. It's rare that they don't. So within your situation, you're an Aquarius the same as me. I'm very connected like you, but can never read myself. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time before you can, and you really got to pull inward, Jamie, in order to hear yourself. But it is very, very doable. And I can work with you guys. And that's what I do. I help you wake up to that. I do this for fun. Okay. I do all these readings for fun. So in this situation, your Leo is in another unhealthy relationship. So they go to them, they give to them, and then they bring back all of it and they cry and they tell you everything what's going on. And it opens your heart like, I want to help you, I want to help you. And then they leave you and they go back and they do it again. We can't help somebody unless they're ready to do it themselves. And the best way to help them is by guiding them, not doing it for them. So, this is something that you're going to have to be able to really grab that strength and courage inside of you in order to make them turn around and see you for who you are. Okay. Like, Like your Leo's got to see you in the light that you are shining in. You shine back and forth. Your energy is up and down, up and down. You got a couple cards. Let's see what came out. You have the 3 of swords, that's the heartbreak. You have a lot of conflict with this 5 of wands, and you have the knight of swords and the queen of swords. So it's time for you to decide if you're going to jump on that horse and sever ties, or if you're going to stand there and say, you know what, come to me, I will listen to you, but knowing when to say, okay, I got to separate from you right now. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay. So thank you for asking that question. So now we're on to the zodiac. Oh, hi, Laura. Thank you so much for joining the membership. We are definitely saying hello and welcome. We are on to the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo, I posted your monthly readings. Okay. I posted your monthly readings. What? One second. Ear got big. I think my ears swelled up. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know you can hear me okay. And this thing keeps falling out. It never used to. So my ears might be going because I do this too much. It's lovely to have you in the chat. I'm very happy you're here. What? What? Um, So, Virgo, I posted your monthly reading and I hope you enjoy that. What I'm hearing for you right now is it's time to let go. It's time to let go. So, that could be in any different direction, but let's take a look and see what's going on with you and whoever or whatever you're dealing with. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. Time to let it go. Let go because it's time for you to move forward and feel victorious about everything you've been through. Virgo, this is the 6 of Wands and saying that you are going to stand out in a crowd. And you're not meant to be, put in a corner. You're not meant to be hidden because none of us are meant to be invisible. We're visible when we take action, and that's what you're going to do. Okay. So, whatever is getting ready to happen is going to be to your betterment. It is absolutely going to help you in a tremendous way. Okay. Let's take a look at whoever you're dealing with. We have the Prince of Swords. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but I feel it's also a Pisces might be attached to this as well. So with this vibration, you are definitely getting ready to march in front of somebody saying, look, I'm good. I'm good. Look at me. This is everybody cheering you on as you move forward. This is going to move you into victory and it's going to be really good. So, over the next 1 to 2 weeks until we resume again, this is your moment to really look at everything. Do the research, get on your horse, and be the mighty you that you were supposed to be. You're moving into a whole different level of life. That's what I just heard for our beautiful um, Virgos. Thank you so much for the 9.99. When my friend returns with an apology, should I continue being friends with her? Hon, I mean, she really, in this particular situation, I hope it's okay that I share. I remember your reading, and normally I don't really remember readings. I've got a card backwards. I got to find it. But with this situation, her friend left her, like was ready to leave her on the side of the road and just leave her like out in the middle of nowhere, almost stranded, right? So this is not necessarily a good and healthy relationship, all right? When she left, I felt a negative energy leave and DM called me a week later. Yes, and the negative energy is inside the people, whether it's an entity or an energy, it can be inside of the people. Have you ever walked into a room where you walk in and you don't say anything, but you can feel like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to that person." They haven't even looked at you, they haven't said anything, but it's like, "Mm-mm." That's the negative energy, and that's what I talk about in a lot of my stuff that I work with you guys on. Yeah, she had a lot of negative energy, and it's her time to figure it out on her own. Already, just since we spoke, you've changed. You yourself have changed. So it's not just the DM that's made you change, my dear. It's you pulling back your power, because that was part of the situation, was being around that friend. It's kind of like a backstabbing type of a person that she's been around, right? So I thank you for allowing me to share that. And it is going to be amazing because you're just like, yeah, man, this is so cool. You're gonna love what's coming on. But let me pull you a card, okay? So we're asking if it's okay or not, to be friends with somebody that already uh, kind of flipped you upside down because that's exactly what happened, right? So you have the card of the hangman. That is saying to take a step back and pay very close attention to whatever is going on around. So proceed with caution and watch everything that's going on. Tap into your inner self so that you know exactly whether you should or should not go forward in this particular relationship. Okay. All right, my dear. On to the zodiac sign of Libra. Hello, Libras. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Please subscribe to our free newsletter, and we'll be talking a lot more. If I don't talk a full thing, I have it in writing, and I'll be putting it on my free newsletter for you. So I'll post this tomorrow. Either if not tomorrow morning, it'll be tomorrow night. Okay. Libras, we have the Seven of Cups, and this is feeling like you have a lot going on around you. But the thing is, in this particular deck, when you look at the Seven of Cups, it's absolutely beautiful. Okay. What is in each cup? There's no negative around you. So you might be feeling really light and open and creative and having all of these dreams and these opportunities that are floating through your mind. Which one do I go? Which direction do I go? So, this is going to be a choice that you're getting ready to make with this Seven of Cups. Now, for some of you, we're going to look at whoever you're dealing with because this may be confusion coming in from them and creating a lot of turmoil in your life as well. However, you are in a good place. So, let's see what's going on. Yeah, you've got the emperor. So you're dealing with somebody who's very stuck and very stubborn, very they're based on traditions and values. And I do feel for some of you, you're dealing with a Taurus. Others of you, it may be a Capricorn. You may be dealing with a fellow Libra as well as a Scorpio. Okay, so those are the zodiac's energies that are coming through here. All right. This person that you're around, whoever this emperor represents for you, does create a lot of confusion, and they're pretty much a stuck and stubborn. This particular card came out sideways, which when you're doing tarot itself, if you know how to do it, and if I get enough of you that want to have a class, I will teach you how to do what I do. This coming out sideways means this person is going back and forth, back and forth. So they're creating a lot of havoc, a lot of confusion when it comes to your situation. And I feel that you are in a high vibration in spite of what is going on. Now, you also, for some of you, you have an offer coming in. Whoever it is, whatever it is, they're saying analyze the situation very, very carefully. You're going to see this emperor, you may put a lot of your time, your money, your resources, everything you got, you're probably putting it right into this person. And yet still feel confused, but still feel excited about contributing. So look at what you've invested in this career or this individual, and you're definitely going to know what direction to go. Okay. So now we're going to take a look at Scorpio. All right. Scorpio. Hello and welcome. I'm hearing I'm hearing the words I cheer you. I cheer you. Cheer, cheer you. Somebody might be cheering you on, you may be cheering somebody else on, but there's something really positive in this. This isn't negative at all. It's very uplifting. It's very exciting type of an energy, and you have the star card. I cheer you. You see how that coordinates with the card. I cheer you because you're the star of my life. Some of you are getting ready to go into this new direction where you have done this incredible work, whether it's getting a certification, getting into your own self and knowing who you are and what direction you want to go, whatever it is, getting your degree. This is an opportunity that is going to be big. It is going to be very, very big. Now, for others of you, this may be an Aquarius individual that you're dealing with where there's some healing needing to take place. I cheer you means the two of you are actually going to do it. The work has already taken place, right? So we have the Eight of Pentacles, which indicates work, career. This sitting there for hours and hours and hours, investing your time doing something and perfecting it. And because you put in all of this, you're going to rise into this beautiful place of, I want to say the word stardom, but that doesn't mean it's like a superstar. And I mean, for some of you, it could, but this is like the star of your own life. This is the star. This is the freedom. This is feeling liberation that you did it. You did it. You mastered it on your own. And bravo for whatever it is for you. All right, you guys. That's beautiful message. So now we are on to the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. I think one of you is a Sagittarius in this membership. I don't know who it is. Yeah. I'm hearing the words, "I can't control it. I can't control it." So it's a very dominating force. It's a dominating, "I can't control you." Maybe somebody can't control you, or you can't control someone else. Maybe you're feeling a little out of control in your life, and that's okay. That's part of the journey. If you are in this self-awakening thing, we can't control everything. So we have to learn how to shift and ebb and flow through it while we try to keep our balance, staying balanced in an unbalanced world. This is the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped and stuck. I can't control you. You see how the cards follow whatever message I am giving you. So, with this Eight of Swords, you actually have the ability to move through there. So, this is you probably going out and getting some control and giving it back. I feel for a lot of you, you're being controlled by another individual, and most definitely in a work environment where you're under somebody's thumb, like they're always telling you what to do, right? So, Sagittarius, you can get out of those swords. You can get out of there without even taking the blindfold off. Use your inner intuition, right? Use what's inside of you so that you can make this change. You have the King of Swords. So, you could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, particularly the zodiac sign of Aquarius. But I feel for a lot of you, this was something that came through in either Libra season, which is September rolling into October, or Aquarius season, a newer job, a newer experience that began in January into February. So you wouldn't have been there very long, probably about 8 weeks. All right. Now the beautiful thing is you have nine swords here. So you're getting ready, you're getting closer to come to a completion. Some of you are definitely going to sever ties with an individual. I feel this person watches you, they restrict you. It's a little bit in a negative capacity, absolutely. But you see, the positive part of this is with the Eight of Swords, and we always forget this because we see these negative cards and go, oh, but with every card, there's a positive. The blindfold is using your heightened senses. You will know how to walk through your home if you have you ever tried that? And like when we're kids, we put a blindfold on and we walk through the house trying to see if we know where we're at, right? So it's kind of like walking through life blindfolded, but you do know what to do. And let me tell you, those of you looking for a job, this job is going to come in. It is going to fly in and you are going to be super excited about it. That is the positive outcome from this. So if you feel trapped and stuck, particularly in a job segment, this is your time to actually move right past that, Sag. All right, now we're going to move on to the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Captain Lovebug down here, who's sleeping now. He's asleep on the floor. He is a Capricorn. I can't find it. I can't find it. You might be missing something, but that's what I'm hearing. I can't find it. Now, this is meant for one. It could be an entire group of you, but that's the overall message that I get for our our zodiac sign that we are looking at right now, which is Capricorn. I can't find it. You may have lost a person and you can't find them. I feel somebody's going online and you're checking to look online. Look at this. Here's the Queen of Cups. And look really close at her. She has a cup in her hand, like, where are you? I can't find my love. I can't fill my cup up without whatever it is that you have lost. Now, some of you, you might be feeling like you've lost your compassion, and yes, I have a lot of clients that do. We go through all these different stages, right? So this is the compassion for life for some of you, but for a lot of you, this is a person you cannot find them. Again, I keep seeing online, like you're searching online. It may very well be the job. I can't find it. I can't find the job. You're feeling a little bit left out. The Five of Cups is saying that you might have some remorse over not accepting an offer that came through in the past. And I'm going to pull another card for you because that's not what I'm seeing. This offer is still there. This offer may come back around. It may not look the same. It may be from a different company, from even a different person for some of you. But with the cups, you are emotionally attached to whatever is going on, and there it is, the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is excitement and passion. This is that mesmerizing. This is the, hey, how you doing? You know, this kind of an individual that you just can't help but smile at if it's a person. They hold a lot of power with them. They hold a lot of, and equally, so does the queen. So does the queen. Okay. So whatever you think you lost, you've got something better, something equal is coming in. Okay. Now, for some of you, you have a king of wands that turned their back on you. And I don't think you left them. I think they left you. All right. It may feel like you left them, but I think it's more of that runner chaser kind of energy that's going on. So, you guys, that is going to turn out very, very well. You may even wind up having two offers, one from them and one from the brand new one. So I hope that helps you guys over the next week or two. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for your 4.99. I appreciate that very much. It helps me keep this channel up and going, specifically the live show. So we're moving on to the zodiac sign of Aquarius. I hear Aquarius here. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, it is your time to rise up. Some of you might be feeling really stressed out. You might be feeling like, is this ever going to change? And the answer is yes, it is going to change. You put in a lot of work and energy when it comes to whatever you're working on. This is investing in something, your time, your energy, your resources, working till wee hours of the night, building something, creating something really amazing. But with this energy comes success. Right after the Eight of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles. So if you've been feeling it, and you might even be tired of hearing me say this because I talk to different groups. So if you were in group one, when I said this 6 months ago, and I'm saying it again, that that's what it is. It doesn't always mean it's your group. You have to be able to pull out what I'm talking about, and if it applies to your work, to you. So, aqua babies, I feel that whatever you've been working on is getting ready. Keep going, keep going. You are just a fraction away from getting what it is you want. We have the Three of Swords. You might be feeling really, really painful. It's a lot of work to go through healing a heartbreak. It is a lot of work to go through the pain and the grieving, the entire grieving process when it comes to severing ties with a job, a career, something that you invested all of your time and energy into. But I feel that you throwing your energy into this is what's gonna finally heal whatever's going on. That is for a group of you, not all of you. For others of you, that's how you got over it, was throwing yourself into your work. And in this process of throwing yourself into this project or actual career, and I feel for a lot of you, it is your career, okay, your work, whatever you're doing, it helped you heal your broken heart. And now that you've done that, you are aware. You got the 8 of Pentacles again. Some of you, this is a relationship where I feel there's a do-over coming, a do-over. But this time, the do-over is going to be different. It's like the two of you are not the same people you once were. You've grown, they've grown. And it doesn't necessarily mean romance, although it very well could be. But you've grown, they've grown, and this is what came out, the Page of Wands. So Aquarius, with this is taking a step forward. You've already done all this work. It's taking action toward getting your resume out, putting that effort into whatever it is that you want to present outward. Okay, you've done the work. So you've overcome all obstacles, and bravo, that is not an easy feat. And because of that, you've got an offer coming in. And I feel a lot of you are going to turn your back on somebody that hurt you. I do. I feel you're going to walk away from them, or they're going to walk away from you because you're pulling back your own personal power. Absolutely. So we're going to take a look at, oh, wait, let me answer this real quick. Aquarius, please help me. I feel lost. Yeah. You're crying a lot, hon. I know you're weeping, and it's just kind of like that, cry. You just want to cry. It's right here in your chest. And it's time for you, I hope you listen to what I just said right there, because that could very well be applicable for what you're going through. Okay, but let me pull you some cards. You do have change getting ready to take place, hon. You do. It's going to be within the next 2 months. I don't mean you have to wait 2 months. You're going to have little baby steps along the way. Up one step, up one step, up one step, up one step. And all of this is coming to you very, very soon. Somebody did you wrong. That's for sure. Somebody took advantage of you, but look what's on the bottom of the deck. And nothing happens by chance. You're moving forward. Okay. So you're going to move away from this Seven of Swords energy. Take the lessons from what you went through. You can book a session with me, but it's really important that you take the lessons from what you learned and use it to your advantage. All right. Now, hold on one second. You're lost, you're confused, you're even a little bit dizzy. I feel you're a little bit lightheaded. It's a lot of burden that's going on around you, and that burden is getting ready to change. You have an offer, an opportunity coming in. This is the Emperor. So in your career sector, this would be in an environment that's very solid and very grounded if it is work. But I feel this is an internal loss that you're talking about, inner connection, where you want to start, and a lot of you guys know how to meditate and you don't know how to meditate. So I speak to all of you. Meditation can come in different forms. It doesn't have to be in one particular way. Praying is a form of meditation. Get my book. You're going to know what I'm talking about. So with this is you getting into sync, into inner connection. And this offer that's coming in is going to help you. I feel it's coming in from a large corporation. So if you are not looking for a job, you're not going to expect it. But I feel you're actually overburdened, like everything happened all at one time. So let me know how that resonates with you. But you do have something really good in store. And it's baby steps, baby steps. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and do the zodiac sign of Pisces. That is our last zodiac sign. And then I can answer the rest of your questions and I'll stay on for a while. Okay. So, all right, Pisces. I'm going to reshuffle, but this is what came out for you. You've got the Three of Hearts and the the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. You've been through a lot. You've been through a really long battle. I don't know, Jan Janan, I'm sorry if I say that wrong, Janan, is that right? I don't know if this is actually applying to you, if you have Pisces in your chart or near it on the cusp. This is somebody who comes in and they take your power away for the Pisces. This is somebody you opened your heart to and you trusted them. And as a result, they went, let me take it and yanked it away from you where you feel the void inside of you now. It broke your heart, it devastated you. But through this, and I know a lot of people, if you look back at last year, a lot of people were like, forget love. I am so over love. You didn't want anything to do with love, right? And this year is changing. This year, you're going to start feeling that desire to interact with another person. Doesn't have to be the same person, but it's like doing it different, testing the waters. Let's just use dating as an example. Okay, if you're getting back out there in the dating world, you're gonna be in the moment. You're not gonna say you remind me of my ex, or I want to. Should I marry you in the future? You're just having coffee. It's like that first date, and we do that. I used to do that, and we do. But let's take a look at whoever you're dealing with, Pisces. All right, we have the Four of Swords and the Magician. You're healing over somebody who is a master manipulator. All right. Now, the beauty of this, Pisces, is over the next 1 to 2 weeks, you are going to start feeling more in balance. You're going through these changes for a reason. The Four of Swords is taking a break, taking a rest, and it's like overthinking. Why did they do this? Why did this happen? Why did I lose my job? Why? And you're coming out of that very, very soon. Um, yeah, I'm gonna pull another card because I feel it for a lot of you, it is romance. It is about romance because you are lovers. You are definitely, it is about a partnership. Now, some of you, this is your marriage partner that you got your heart broken and you've been dealing with that for quite some time. I feel definitely 2 to 3 months. And some of you, it's 2 to 3 years where you've been going through this feeling over and over and over again, but you're getting ready to do a change. The two of you may have made this wonderful partnership. And if this is about your career, you were in a team camaraderie, a unit that was almost unbreakable, and they let you go, the ties were severed, or you walked away somehow. There is a reunion coming. Now, the reunion doesn't necessarily mean, Pisces, that it's with this same person or company. It means that the reunion is coming in you, and that's what I'm talking about. The Four of Swords is going to open you back up again, where you're going to say, you know what? That's your problem. I don't ever want to deal with that again. And you're literally going to move forward into something brand new. This is very good. Threes are going to be very significant over the next 1 to 2 weeks. All right. So we did all our zodiac signs, I think, right, Erica? I think so. Okay. Thank you. Okay, my dear. I thought if we yeah, you can ask a question, it's cool, yeah, ask a question. And this particular one, you can, yes, absolutely, because this is for members only. So go ahead. Hello, OMG, you are so on point with the aquas. Good, I'm glad to hear that. You're scrubbing your stove at I know. And put these little things in. They fall out too. You're swelling like mine. All right, you guys. If you have another question, go ahead and ask it now. Because this is going to be cool. Laura, ask your question, please. I'd be happy to answer that. She didn't know. I didn't tell her Erica that. She didn't know that. I just sprung it on her right now. So, Arzu, let's take a look at yours. Should I work with Dr. K as needed? I feel there's something off about that particular individual, and they may be going to run you into the ground, meaning you're going to be overloaded. So it doesn't mean a no, but just be prepared to do a lot of work if you work for Dr. K. Oh, right, the ophthalmologist. There might be a rise of people going, I know I need to go get my eyes checked. But there may be a rise of that coming. Maybe a lot of people are feeling the pressure right here, around the third eye. But that pressure feels almost like a sinus infection. It feels like our eyes are shifting when our third eye is opening up, and that may be taking place too. So I feel there's going to be an overload of work. So, should you work with them if you need the job? Absolutely. But just follow your gut on that. I feel you're gonna get worked to death on that one, okay? And thank you for the donation, my dear. All right, Jamie, you're on spot with new business as I've invented organic skin line. It's just taking time to get off the ground. You've had surgery coming up and stopping you now. I know I'm gonna take off once I do it. Yeah, that's really great. I love to hear the inspiration. I was thinking about that yesterday. I have seen so many of my clients actually make these major shifts. And a lot of them are letting me interview them for a new thing that I'm putting out for you guys. It too got put on hold because there's always going to be struggles. Right now, you're going to have to fight like heck to work through the technical difficulties. Like last night, I couldn't come to you, so I'm here tonight. So it's like you have to go with the ebb and flow, but you're gonna have to fight to keep going. Yes, and take good care of your health. I do feel that it's gonna get up and going. I feel your slow start is gonna kick in before October. So like between July and October, because you're starting a brand new cycle in the month of October. All right. You're probably on the same cycle that I am. So you're getting the inspiration, then you put the inspiration into energy. You work with that 8 of Pentacles and you work, 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 and you do the research and you do everything you need to do so that you can get this out there. So by July, it will be out there and it will be presented and heightened by the month of October. I hope I said that right. You're going to polish it. You're going to polish it while you're recovering, okay? And the final, you may have to put it out once and bring it back and make a tweak and put it back out, but it is going to do well between July and October. Perseverance. I'm going to pull you a card. So we got a yes card on that. We also have the card of High Priestess. So this is really a wonderful time for you to tap into your inner knowing. You are very in tune with yourself, even if you don't recognize it. Sometimes I feel you do, sometimes I feel you don't. But this is using your heightened senses. Or this is also be booking a session with a psychic like me. Okay. So you're very welcome, Arzu, BRB. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she'll be right back. All right. You are a blessing in my life. And yes, you said my name correct. And wonderful. I'm so glad. I hate saying people's names wrong, but I do. You're being offered a position now. Should you take it? Yeah, there's a lot of stress in my neck, and there's a lot of stress in my neck right now. So make sure you are under a lot of stress, my dear. You are under a lot of stress. This job is either going to add to that stress or it's going to take the stress away. And I feel that although you're going to work a lot, if you take the job, you're going to work a lot. It's actually going to help you release that stress. Make sure you're moving correctly, work with your doctor, work with a physical therapist, whatever it is, because the stress is right here in the back of your neck and back here. So it's important to keep your body moving, ebb and flow, just like the energy that I move through that energy, right? So I'm getting a yes, and you have the card of justice. That's a yes card. All right. So this is creating balance in your life. And again, that would coordinate with this It's part of your journey, hun. This is part of your journey. So this is your way, that feeling that you've been feeling where you're feeling a little bit lost, where you're feeling like you don't know what direction to go. This is going to help you focus. And what happens is the energy comes from the universe here. It goes into our body, goes through our body, it comes out our hands, and you're going to be doing it this way. So you're going to be releasing that energy through your hands. All right. You may be tired, but I think it will help you. Whether it's a long term or not, it's going to help you get through this journey. So I hope that helps you. And thank you for the 4.99. Sylvia, hello. What can I do to fix the drama and finances where I volunteer disabled with my hair cutting skills? There's a lot of lies and hypocrisy there. Well, have you not noticed, my darling? There's a lot of lies and hypocrisy in life, right? It's in every industry, it's in everywhere around us right now. It doesn't matter what direction we look, it's going to be there. So the best way to overcome that is to focus on what it is you want. This is where grabbing like the role model, and please subscribe to my free newsletter. This is going to go out and this will help you guys get an idea of what I spoke briefly, very briefly. I kept getting interrupted in the beginning. My dog was barking, everything was going on. So it was more, that's why I said I feel you guys wanted me to do those readings, and you will read this in the email. So yeah, there's a lot of hypocrisy going on, but there always has been. It hasn't changed. It hasn't even intensified. What is taking place now is you are becoming awoken to what was always there. And that's the awakening process. So, in order to do this, you have to decide, is this something you want to do, and keep moving through? You're dealing with a lot of people who see things that we can't even comprehend. Like, we can't even comprehend what it would be like to be out on a battlefield and being shot at or shooting at people. I mean, we don't even want to think about it, and so they have a different mentality, okay? And they've been through a lot. That's why they're there. You can support them just by being joyful and happy. You don't have to agree with them, okay? But you have a skill and you're very, very good at it. I don't feel the skill is just cutting hair. I feel you have a way of connecting with people, Sylvia, where you can temper them, you can calm them down. You can see two people quarreling and you can calm it down. You can kind of calm it down, right? There is a lot of drama. Drama's always been there. You've survived this far. It's no different now, except now you're aware. Okay? You can do this if you choose to. Hello, Erica. I'm glad you're back. Laura, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that very much. Yes. What is your zodiac sign? It's a general question for the coming months ahead. Okay. If you could please type your zodiac sign. I just want to make sure that I'm tapping. You're an Aquarius? Are you Aquarius or Pisces? I feel Pisces around you. Hello, Alicia. How are you? Is there a future with the person I am currently interested in? Thank you for your input. And thank you for your 4.99. Now, I'm seeing a guy with dark hair. You may have a person with dark hair. And whoever this person is, they have a very distracted appearance, distracted. So if they seem distracted, it doesn't mean they're not interested in you. It's like a ADD, like they have this attention deficit. They may look around and they might even fidget as much as I fidget when I do these readings, right? Because I'm all full of energy and I have to make sure that I'm very, very calm in order to tap into you. So it's time for you to take a rest. You might need to take a break. This is a maybe card, all right? The Four of Swords. It's like a maybe. It depends on what's going on. If you allow it to move on its own without forcing the situation, yes. And what I mean by that is when they send you a text message, okay, that doesn't mean you drop what you're doing and text them right back. Okay. If it fits, then do it, but don't do it out of Like, I have to do this. I have to do this right now, or they won't think I'm interested. Be you. Be the real you. Okay. And I don't think you would normally do that. But when you have somebody around you that captivates you, that's when I think you do that. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So take it very slow and very patient. Let me pull you one more card, hun. So we know you're going to rest. You're going to be very patient. You're going to be in balance. Yeah, you have a transformation coming in, and this is going to transform you. And that's that person. You feel very connected to this individual. I bet you do. The hair, okay, this dark-haired individual is a soul connection to you. I don't know necessarily that they're the romantic partner forever, but they are definitely here to help you make these final changes, is what I heard for you. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So, Laura, okay, thank you. It is a general question for the coming months. Yeah. Okay, so she said she wanted to talk to me about some energy changes that you're going through, and this will be the last question that I answer. Okay, Sylvia will be the last question I answer. I've invented a 12 years ago. It's ready once it's done. Yeah, I'd love to see it, Jamie. I'd love to see it. Aquarius. Okay, there you go. All right, so Laura, I'll do you. I'll do Sylvia, and then Chris, I will do you too. You know, there's a lot of fear inside of you, my dear. There's a lot of fear, trepidation, okay? It's like, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna, where you might be kind of getting ready to and pulling back, and that's because you don't have enough research. You don't have enough information to make this decision. So I feel you're putting yourself out there and pulling yourself back and forth, back and forth. And we have the card of justice, and this is about the scales of balance. And once you get balance, this is you're going to know exactly what to do, my darling. You're going to know exactly what to do. Now, that doesn't mean it's bad, absolutely not. It means that it's actually wonderful. You're overcoming some addictions. You may have an addicted energy that is around you, okay? But I feel for you, it's that back and forth where you have a habit of being indecisive, if that makes sense. One more card for you, my dear. This one threw across the whole room because you got communication getting ready. Put your resume out, get your information out there, start putting yourself out there. Very positive situation is going to come. You're creating balance. So that trepidation that I'm talking about is actually going to turn into your favor. It's going to literally turn into your favor. That's all right, Chris. I'll take care of you. So I hope that helps you, my dear. Okay. And Sylvia, this is I noticed, thank you so much. Okay, so Sylvia's saying that thank you. She noticed that she could help these individuals. She volunteers to cut hair, and that's good. Yes, you can. You actually can. You have a very healing type energy that you bring with you. All right, so you are very welcome, and I look forward to doing that reading with you soon. And thank you for the $5. Chris, will you have another baby? You know, I feel that you want another baby, but I don't see that you're going to actually have one. And here's why. The world is changing, and as we go through these next several months, you're going to want to hold back, okay, before this happens so that you're paying attention to what's going on. Don't focus on it, but pay attention to it. And you're going to make a change. You're going to want to start redirecting your energy toward you. Okay, you're going to want to start focusing on how you can help other people instead of focusing on the baby. Now, The thing is, you focus on certain things so much that we can actually block it from coming in because there's uncertainty there. When we have faith, we don't even have to it's like we just move forward. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. And that's what I mean by that, all right? We have the Queen of Wands. So in the future, yes, it may actually happen. You have the capability of doing this. This is saying the Queen of Wands that you can do this. I don't think you're going to, though. I think you're going to change your mind. Between now and December, you might be going back and forth, and that could be what I'm picking up on. Okay, back and forth. But this is about you like bringing in your own power and walking in your own beauty yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where you are standing out in a crowd and all eyes are on you. This is a person who is in a social spotlight. Typically, this can be a public speaker, a public figure, a business owner, a leader, a role model. Okay. And I feel that you're going to move in a totally different direction. This is about empowerment, absolutely empowerment, and having this raw magnetism. You're gonna like yourself and say, "Man, I dig this. This is cool." So you may decide between now and December, back and forth, back and forth. Do I? Don't I? But I don't think you're going to make that final decision. Okay, to actually have one. All right. I hope that it's not a bad thing though. It's a very good thing because you're an overgiver, my darling. You give way too much to people and don't get it back. Hello, my dear. Thank you for the $1.99. You are so welcome. I'm so happy I helped you. When will I go live again? I'm going live in my private. If you are in any of my private memberships, you guys right here in the private membership, send me a link. You can look through the comments. I've already posted one in there for you, but send me a link and I'll invite you into the private membership that I have on Facebook. It's not the Global Awakening. This is a one for members only. And I will be going live next week in that particular one. All right. And then probably the week after here on YouTube. No, that's okay. Hi, Ben. Thank you so much for joining the membership. I do thank you, and we welcome you. Erica, thank you so much for the $5. Erica got her hair cut, and I want you to know it looks beautiful. Okay. Hello, Bent. You are welcome. You are welcome. That's right. Go for it. Faith, and this will be the last question, okay? I'm not gonna take any more after this one. So, Faith, I, would love to answer your question. Thank you for the 4.99. For the outdoor art show in April 15th, should I focus on jewelry or painting? Ooh, that's a good question. You know, art is so inspiring. I personally love art, and it's such a beautiful thing because we all are so varied in what we want. And both of those, jewelry and the paintings, are art. So it's like I see both of them out there. Find a way to display both of them because you're equally talented in both. Now, let me pull you a card and see what comes with this card, okay? I see both. Like you may have um, jewelry wrapped around the edge of the painting or something like that, unless you're not allowed to, okay? But we have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is saying, yes, this is yes, this is you deciding what it is you want. Read your contract, whatever it says in the contract. If you can only have one, your art is a higher priced item, and I feel that you will make less sales, but potentially more money. However, your jewelry is beautiful and it's going to inspire people where you may make more sales. So it's like a 50-50 deal here. But read your contract before you make a decision, all right? I'm gonna pull one more card. And balance there, see, balance the 2, you have the 2 of Pentacles. I think you can actually put them both up, so read your contract, alright? But if you had to do one, I would say the art, the paintings, okay? All right, you guys, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining. I will post a notice when we're going to do the next one. Please subscribe to my free newsletter. I will send this written topic of role models in the age of Aquarius and how it affects us as we go through this. You'll see it probably tomorrow night. It may possibly be Saturday morning because I might do it really late and you might go to bed before I do it. But I will get it up for you late tomorrow. So I wish you guys a wonderful evening. And again, thank you for joining. Much love.